Alright, so before we start the video, this video is some rare footage of me building a game in Roblox, I guess. I spent a lot of time on it, like 30 minutes, so here's 30 minutes of building footage. So as you can tell, I started building the lobby area of my map. I already got the entrance area, it's like a aperture themed map and stuff. I am working really hard to make it look good, so I'm trying to give it like a modern design. And I think it looks pretty good. And I hope when this game actually releases, it's gonna be like a really cool, fun game. I hope when it releases, you guys will like it. So as you can tell, the doors open when you push them and stuff. The way I achieved that was quite hard. I spent like an hour or two working on the door system. So Roblox has these things called hinge constraints that I added, so the door will swing open when something touches it. And then when it moves back in place, that's actually a spring constraint that I added, and also there's like a non-collision constraint that I also added, so it will not collide with the walls around it, so it will actually open. So, also you might have noticed that I'm looking around. I like to look around for like cracks, because when I build, there's a ton of cracks because the door size is actually in like a decimal number around that. And it creates like cracks when I'm building the walls around it and stuff. Oh, and also the lighting system. You may have noticed that the lighting system I'm using looks different. I'm using the new Future is Bright update for my game. You know, it has like shadows and stuff, so that's why the shadows are there. And it looks pretty good. I actually really like the new update. Roblox has done something good for once. And also, the style that I'm using looks a bit different. You may notice that that's a computer. Yes, it is, by the way, and it looks really strange. At least you might think that. Back in the the timeline and this build is like around 1993. That's when it's supposed to be constructed. And that's why the computers look older, with like the older design. It's supposed to be like a really old lab and stuff from like 1989 or something like that. And that's like the build. So you may be wondering what's going on, but I'm just adding a window. That's a window, by the way. I'm having to resize the window because it's too big. So I'm gonna have to like remodel the window and stuff. And yeah. You may have also noticed the door that says under construction. I'm actually gonna like have parts that's under construction when I actually release the game. I'm gonna release it when it enters beta stage and beta testing, so I can get everyone's input on it and see how big it is. I'm gonna make a video on YouTube about it, so you shouldn't have to worry about looking at my Roblox account every single day. But basically there is going to be a testing track in my game. Like, also those windows are like ticket booths, so you can like get tickets so you can go on the testing track and stuff. I'm gonna add that later on into the game as like a update, but that's like the waiting room. and stuff. Alright, so the wavy looking glass is not a glitch or anything, it's actually a part of the design. I thought it looked really cool, so I added the foil material onto my glass, and it looks pretty good. Now, I decided I needed to model some decorations for the lobby room. So I opened up Blender so I could make a chair. And you're about to see the process of me making a chair, 3D modeling it and all of that nice stuff. It's gonna be very basic and low poly. And I hope you enjoy me working in Blender. So now you're gonna see me model like the legs of the chair and then the chair where you sit on and the part where you rest your back or whatever on it. And then I'm gonna model a really nice cushion. You're probably gonna notice that I won't have any texturing. I'm going to make a texture for it by painting on a texture in Blender. And I'm gonna make it look really nice. Okay, so you may have noticed how bad the chair looks and how low poly it is. That's because there's a polygon limit on Roblox's meshes when you import it into Roblox. A way I can bypass this is by lowering the poly count on my models a bit. And then I gotta smooth shade it to make it look smooth and all of that nice stuff, to make it look high poly. But it's gonna be low poly. And yeah. So I decided to enter in render mode to see if the chair looks correct in lighting. So that's why shading just all of a sudden appeared on my model. and all that stuff. And also, Blender has a really nice rendering engine that actually runs fast, thanks to the Blender developers. So I'm beginning to model the back piece of the chair so it looks like a chair and stuff, so that's what you're about to see me do. And I hope you enjoy it. So I'm about to model the cushion and stuff for the chair. And that's what you're about to see me do right now. What I'm about to do right now is import the model into Roblox Studio, so that's what you're about to see on screen. Now I'm gonna change the color for the chair and stuff to make it look like a wooden chair before I actually texture it. So that's what I'm doing right now. And also I'm trying to size the model to be perfect. Well, I spent 30 minutes working on the lobby area, and I spent a couple of hours working on the rest of the map, like the door system and all of that. So, yeah, I'm playing the game now. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and, yeah.